Kathy Marsoon, and I'm the costume shop coordinator. Okay, we are located at the back of our theater, which the address is 1584 34th Avenue in Moline, and we're in the middle of Prospect Park. You park in our parking lot and just walk all the way down the side of the building, farther than you think, and we are clear at the back of the building. Okay. We've been trying to do an inventory for the last year, and it's an immense amount. The number we are at this point is 20,859 items, but there are a lot of bins of things like ties and belts and leotards that we haven't got to counting yet. So there's probably easily another 5,000, but I'm guessing. It seems like almost every character in the major musicals are at least 4 or 5 costumes, because sometimes even the chorus members will often have more costumes than a lead, because they might be playing multiple parts. They're a different person in each scene. So it can be 4 or 5, 8 or 10. The most I know of that I can remember is when we did Mame. Mame had 17. This is one of my favorites. It was Anna's ball gown from King and I the last time we did it, and it's got a ginormous skirt in really beautiful fabric, and it's 2 layers, and it's giant skirt, so for when she dances with the king at the party. So I just love that. It moved well on stage. Yeah, and the two-tone of it, it's just really a beautiful dress. More beautiful on than when you can see it here. Then this is probably my favorite piece. This was made by Cindy Monroe for our production of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. And you have to look at it, but it's obviously a coat of many colors, but it is actually a quilt. All of these pieces, every color is a different piece. It was cut and pieced like a quilt. And so it's just, I don't know, I just think it's magnificent. So, and it's got a circle kind of thing too, that at one point the chorus pulls it apart and it kind of makes a rainbow circle. But I think he's gorgeous. This was God's costume, and it's got a big cape on the back that, that when he raised his arms, it kind of made a nice, nice cape kind of thing. So I thought it turned out pretty. And it was a fairly simple thing to make. It may not look like it. It was more about the choice of fabrics. And so, it turned out very nice. I was pleased with it. So that's it. Our customers are allowed to use anything they want out of our shop. They can cut it apart, they can tear it apart, they can, we make it for different purposes. But then whatever we don't have, then we have to make it, or if we don't have something that fits. And so it depends on the shows, but a big show can be 150, 175 costumes. I know Producers was 150 costumes exactly, and My Fair Lady was right around 175. But then like this show, we're doing Christmas Carol. We've done it a couple times before, so we have quite a bit here, and so we should only have to make a handful of things. So it just kind of depends. We accept donations, and we get them all the time. We prefer things, what I say, as unusual, not just everyday kind of, clothes that you'd wear, just at home. We kind of like unusual things, and ugly isn't necessarily bad. Actually, we kind of like ugly. We like the unusual, but just like khaki pants or black pants or a black skirt is really probably not necessary, because we have a lot of that. So I would say anything vintage from the 30s, 40s, 50s that you might have in Grandma's attic or something. That's great. Larger sizes we're always kind of in need of, because it seems like especially the vintage things were all very tiny, so larger sizes are great. Our first priority with use of the costume shop is for our own shows. So if we're doing a show like Christmas Carol, we might not let you take things that would be appropriate for a Christmas Carol, but other than that, anyone is welcome to rent. Any individual, we rent people for Halloween or school projects or a 70s party or whatever, but the bulk of our business is the area schools. We rent to all of the area, mostly high schools, but some junior highs, for their productions within their theater. And they look at it, we charge them, but we charge them a fairly low rate, and so they're able to costume their shows for a reasonable price, which is an asset to them, and then we make a little bit of money on it, so it's a win-win for everybody involved. And last year we did, I believe it was 25 different high schools. So from Cedar Rapids area to down by Macomb, and so really a large area, and every single high school in the Quad Cities metro area. Music Guild's Costume Shop is staffed by volunteers, and we are open every Wednesday morning from 9 until noon and the first Saturday of each month from 9 until noon.